Hello and welcome back to Boopolo channel. My name is Pascal. Today I am going to do a review of my wife's running watch. She asked me to buy her a running watch. She was fed up with the smart watches when she was running and she wanted ones for specific, but she didn't want me to spend so much. So I bought her a 245, Forerunner 245 by Garmin, and I have a Garmin 265 and my daughter already had a 45, so it made perfect sense. We can share our own information through Garmin Connect app without even going near Strava. It's an MIP. My watch here is not MIP, as you probably know. It's an AMOLED LED. But there is an advantage of the MIP, and the MIP, if you see when I'm moving it here towards the light, it gets brighter, and outside it's even more brighter. The AMOLED suffers a little bit in the sunshine, whereas this one, MIP, which is memory in pixel screen, the more light the better for it. So this is a complicated watch enough that it's not quite as complicated as the 265. This version has music on it and it's the larger size screen. There's a smaller version of it as well. It would be the 245S music. With music you can put on 300 songs from your Spotify, or if you connect it up to Garmin Express, you can put the music directly up on your hard drive on your computer, your favorite songs. If you are using Spotify, it's done automatically, and when you change your playlist on Spotify, the playlist that you have selected, it will change it on your watch also. For me, I don't like music when I'm running, but my wife does, and she has earpods. I don't like earpods when I'm running. Bring this up close for you, a lot closer than here, and we're going to take you through the menus on it. I don't know all the menus on this, but it's similar to the 265, maybe lacking a few parts, but it has all the important parts like navigation and all that people want. It does not have training readiness, which is not that big of a deal anyway. It does have a fitness level, and it tells you what your fitness level is, whether you're maintaining or you're anaerobic or aerobic. First thing you do, you download the app called Connect, Garmin Connect, make your account, connect up your watch, and then everything is on your cell phone. Everything is also, if you log on to your account on your computer or your laptop, everything is there and more. And you can make routes and things like that. In Garmin Connect, you can put on the map, you can make a route that you're going to run and then upload it but this one you can make routes on it as you are running, and it will remember them for the next time, and it will remember where the different places that you've been in, called location. My wife put on it wouldn't be my kind of watch face, but that's what she wants. But I will show you some of the other ones in one moment. But if you're not familiar with Garmin, all Garmins have 5 buttons on them. This button here, the one on the top, is for starting. If you want to know the difference between the music and the non-music, the music one will have a color around the button here. The buttons are made from stainless steel, not like the 45, which are plastic. So as I said, this is the run button or the select button. So when we press that, it comes up with the run there, and then it's showing phone not being connected, and it's showing that my heart is not connected either. But it's not my heart that it is, it's my wife's, so it's not on her arm. But so then we would press, you press run, and then it will get ready for running. It starts downloading, it starts getting the GPS. We're inside now, so it would take a long time for the GPS to come up. We're not going running now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what the second button is. This button here is back button. This is always the back button. If you want to go back one tier in the menu and just keep pressing it back, and you will go back. It will go back itself if you're in the menus and you forget to go back to your home screen. The buttons here, this one and this one, These two buttons are for scrolling up and down the screen. So, so you scroll up and down and they go deep into the menus on it. And then, of course, you use the select button then when you are selecting, and then into the next tier of the menu, which I will show you in one moment. And then finally, the last button up here at the top. Well, this button is also used for going into the menus by holding it in. We will do that in one moment. We will hold the button in. The light goes on like that, okay? So that's only for when you're inside. If you hold it in, then you have your widgets, power off, assistance, waiting for phone, which we are not connected, waiting for phone, do not disturb, you can lock the keys, you can add extra stopwatch, just timers. We can put lots more on there. Lock the keys there. She went into, she's not fully sure on how to use this, and she set them all up maybe incorrectly, but we'll go back anyway to the home screen. Here is the main button that you want to go into your settings, and you hold in this button here, the one in the middle on the left, and we have reordered the widgets. So into settings, so we're in settings now, activities and applications. So you can go in there, run, treadmill, and you can add more of them here. That will be from the pool, swim, you can add extra ones, and that I think there may be 25 or more. This almost the same as the 265, I think. The widgets we had there, there's where you edit them. And she has performance, health stats, my day. We will show you them in a moment. Controls. So you have, they're the ones that are up on the top. Phone, sync, do not disturb, lock, unlock, stopwatch, timers, find my phone, power off, and add new. And you can add new, you can put the music controls and all that there. You can put the save location up there for this button from earlier. And then we can go to you can talk about the Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi, well, there is Wi-Fi in here, but it's not connected. It's the one in the house, not here. It's a different one, and she hasn't connected it up. You can set your time from the GPS, then you have your flashlight, alarm clock, broadcast. These are all the things that you can put up on the top of your screen. So I will do them for her later, or I will show her how to do them, the controls. So you can see the round ones there. That's showing that it's the controls, the ones you want to put. So what does everybody want to go then? Watch face. Now that's the one she selected. And these are some of them, add new. This is the one I set it up with her in the beginning, and I will leave it back on this one, and you can customize it as well as apply. Customize the layout. You can take the seconds off. That saves battery. I wouldn't be bothered with that. Data. You can change the colors here. Background color. So you can have the background color white. Some people like it like that on the MIPs. The reason they like it like that is because it's much easier to see. And I know it saves battery as well. But the battery on this is good for 7 days. And if you're running with GPS, it's good for almost 24 hours. So it beats it's about 6 times more than an Apple. So it says you want to change, and I better say no. So background color, no, but you can go down and done. We also have navigation on this, and the navigation will show a map on the screen for you when you have set it up. So you can go back to the start if you want to, which when I was in Europe, on my watch, I didn't, I got lost in 2 cities. I got lost in Venice, and I got lost in, actually 3 cities. I got lost in Rome, and I got lost then again in Florence and trying to find my way home. And this is where you will find your courses. You can make your courses. And then there's the activities, the ones that are built in or the ones that you have. And then your saved location. You can, while you're running along the road, there you go, save location. So this one I didn't know when I was in with my watch, which is the 265, and it has this as well. So for run settings, the data screens, I didn't give you that. The data screens are, we'll press this, that's the data screen, that's the one, the main one you have, and the pace will be here on the bottom and the distance. While you're running, you press this and you can get a different one. You can get your zones, you can get the time, and you can add a new one there. And I think she needs to add a new one. You can go up here, layout, and we can have different like this. And then you can have 4, okay? So that's what she needs to set up first. And then data fields, that's distance on the top, that's fine. And then pace, and then candidate. We will select that and change it to heart rate. I will have to change some of the things on that for her. I can't take you through it all. I don't want to have a 2-hour video here, and but it will enough here to get you started or to make a decision whether you're going to buy this one or buy a 45, 55, or maybe even higher end than this, like a 265 or a 965 or a Phoenix 7 if your budget goes that far. My budget does not go that far, so I will spend the money on my running shoes instead. So there you go, that's my review of the Garmin 245 Music, and I'll put a link in the description where I bought this. And thank you very, very much for watching. And if you like this video or any of our other videos, please subscribe.